and welcome to this edition of Live, Work, Play, the TechM Way. My name is Anshu Sharma and I am here at gorgeous Tech Mahindra office, Alpharetta, Georgia. By now we are familiar with this series. In case you have not caught up with any of the videos, we encourage you to have a watch and explore the world of our leaders. In the meantime, let me familiarize you with the Live, Work, Play, the Tech Mahindra Way series. Our core values and rise belief form the DNA of Tech Mahindra, and it's important that we all of us understand what it takes to stay true to them. And what can be a better way of doing this than hearing it from our own leaders who live, work, play the TechM Way. This platform brings to you a series of our leaders who share their experiences, their stories, examples of themselves, examples of their team, who have lived the Tech Mahindra core values and rise beliefs, and have exciting experience working at Tech Mahindra. I'm sure you will like these conversations and will take inspiration from the same. Our today's guest on this series is responsible for promoting Tech Mahindra's business in energy, utilities, and public sector unit, as well as large conglomerate accounts in North America. He has also been responsible for managing Latin America business growth. Having formerly worked with Covenses and James and Martin Corporation, he was responsible for setting up the first offshore development center for Covenses. He supported M&A activities and leadership in integrating newly acquired units, and he has immense experience in managing a BPO unit. It's with great pleasure that we welcome today Mr. Arvind Malhotra, Senior Vice President at Tech Mahindra, to live, work, play the TechM Way.
Good morning, Anshu. How are you?
Hi Arvind,
Nice
I'm
to
good.
have
How
you.
are you?
Nice
Welcome Arvind to live, work, play the TechM Way.
Absolutely.
We are delighted to have you here today, Arvind.
It's my pleasure.
Thank you. You have been instrumental in setting up the new development business sectors. What has been your most challenging moment in doing so? It would be great if you can share your experience with us.
No, that's a very good question, actually. So I'll take it in two parts. So one is about business development centers or development centers. So we had an opportunity with one of our large accounts to set up a center in Nanjing, China. So we had a lot of cultural challenges there. As you know, there's not a lot of English-speaking people there. So once we set it up, the first duty we did was to train people in English and the TechM way of working. We had similar opportunity in Brazil as well, where it's all Portuguese speaking. So we've now come up with an approach where whenever we go into a new development center or a country, we take the employees not only through English and technical training, but also the TechM way. So I think that has been a great learning for us, and now we can implement this in any development center across the globe.
Thank you, Arvind, for sharing this experience with us. I feel that we all should learn something out of your experience. So Arvind, my next question to you is, Tech Mahindra has recently joined the GE Digital Global Alliance program to spur the industrial internet growth. Please share some insights with us and what kind of solutions are expected to be developed as a part of this partnership.
Thank you. That's another brilliant question, Anshu. So many of you may be aware that GE is largely an industrial company, and it's got a 125-year history, but they're also very progressive. So they saw what was done in the consumer internet world, and Jeff Immelt, who's the CEO of GE, made a very famous statement that when you go to sleep tonight, you'll think of GE as an industrial company, and when you wake up, you'll think of it as a software company. So they've seen the digital tsunami coming. Basically, all devices will get connected, and then you'll be able to service solutions on this new network, if you will, and also present visualization. So GE is embarked on a massive journey to become a digital company, and we are glad that they have partnered with Tech Mahindra to provide digital solutions in the industrial internet, which is different from the consumer internet. So the key solutions will be asset-based. Most of the industry that GE plays in are heavy industries like aircraft, turbines, distributors, transformers. So their vision is that with the internet or the connected devices, we'll be able to provide solutions that will tell before a machine is going down. So largely predictive maintenance would be the key solution that will evolve out of that. We as Tech Mahindra are working in partnership with GE to develop these solutions, and we'll be rolling it out into the market in the near future. So the industries we've targeted are utilities,
Okay.
power generation, which is also part of utilities, oil and gas, and aviation and healthcare, and finally GE transportation, which makes locomotives. So we'll be developing solutions in collaboration with GE that will provide the health of the asset, how do you improve the asset, when the asset is going to fail, they will send signals. So these are the kind of solutions we'll be providing.
This looks very bright partnership for Tech Mahindra.
Absolutely.
I would say fingers crossed.
Oh, yeah, we are counting on it.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah. So, Arvind, my next question, it's not on lows and highs of Tech Mahindra, it's just a very generic question. So what if any bright engineer comes to you and asks you why he should join Tech Mahindra? What will be your response to him?
Well, that's a good question, and we kind of deal with that almost on a daily basis. So my response typically to anybody joining Tech Mahindra is really twofold. One is that on the technical side or on this solution side, if you look at what is happening in the world today, it's all about connected world, connected solutions, and that's our theme as well. But more importantly, we as a company are uniquely qualified to provide people with a career if they want to enhance the career in that space. And the reason I say that is because if you look at what is required in this new world or the connected world, is that you need to have data flow between point A and point B. So that is data communication, and our heritage Tech Mahindra MBT is in data communication. Second is you need to integrate with IT systems, and that's, we do that very well for several of our clients. And third, more important piece is the engineering side. So we as a company know how to design products, how to deploy sensors. So if you connect these three dots, we are the ones that are uniquely qualified.
Exactly.
So that's why they should join Tech Mahindra. Cultural aspect is that this is one company which is $4 billion, not a small company, that still provides the space for people to do entrepreneurial kind of stuff, do what they feel like, not that rigid in its processes and all that. So I think it's a lot of fun place to be. I mean, you have experienced this. We've all have had a lot of interesting celebrations in Atlanta as well. So I think if you want to combine fun and work and have a great career, then Tech Mahindra is the place to be.
This is something I guess we all should learn from it. This is what I think. Thank you so much, Arvind. Thank you for talking to us today, and it was a great pleasure that you came here and you shared few of your thoughts and ideas with us. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Anshu.
That was Mr. Arvind Malhotra, Senior Vice President at Tech Mahindra. Catch you at the next edition of Live, Work, Play, the TechM Way. This is Anshu signing off now. Have a great one.